Ronald Reagan served as the 40th President of the United States from January 20th, 1981 to January 20th, 1989. Before entering politics, Reagan had a successful career in Hollywood as an actor and appeared in over 50 films. He also hosted the television show General Electric Theater. He grew up in a modest family and pursued various jobs before entering politics. Reagan started as a Democrat, but eventually became a Republican. He served as the governor of California from 1967 to 1975, which marked his entry into national politics. Reagan is known for his conservative economic policies, often referred to as Reaganomics. He advocated for tax cuts, reduced government regulation, and a focus on free market principles to stimulate economic growth. Reagan played a significant role in ending the Cold War. His strong stance against the Soviet Union, including the famous "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall" speech at the Berlin Wall, contributed to the eventual collapse of the Soviet bloc. Reagan survived an assassination attempt by John Hinckley Jr. Reagan's administration was involved in the Iran-Contra scandal, where arms were secretly sold to Iran to fund Nicaraguan rebels. The controversy tarnished his legacy, although he maintained that he had no knowledge of the specifics. After leaving office, Reagan's popularity grew, and he is often revered by conservatives as a transformative figure. In 1994, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and he passed away on June 5, 2004, at the age of 93. Ronald Reagan, one of the most influential presidents in recent U.S. history.
Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, held office from 1977 to 1981. Carter had a diverse background that included attending the United States Naval Academy and graduating in 1946. Carter's early career saw him serving in the Navy and engaging in studies related to nuclear physics and reactor technology. Before his presidency, Carter served as Georgia's governor from 1971 to 1975. One of Carter's significant achievements was brokering the Camp David Accords in 1978. These negotiations led to a historic peace treaty between Egypt and Israel, which helped stabilize relations in the Middle East. Perhaps one of the most challenging events during Carter's presidency was the Iran hostage crisis. In 1979, Iranian militants stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran and took American hostages. The crisis lasted for 444 days, spanning his presidency and contributing to his defeat in the 1980 election. Notably, Carter advocated for energy conservation and renewable energy sources, leading to the creation of the Department of Energy. He strived to reduce American reliance on foreign oil. In recognition of his efforts, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002 for his work in conflict resolution, democracy promotion, and human rights. Carter's post-presidential years were characterized by his commitment to humanitarian causes. He co-founded the Carter Center, focusing on global health, election monitoring, and conflict resolution.
Gerald Ford, the 38th President of the United States, served from 1974 to 1977. He became president following Nixon's resignation due to the Watergate scandal, making him the first unelected president and vice president. Ford's controversial decision to pardon Nixon aimed to heal the nation, but drew criticism. Prior to becoming president, Ford served in the U.S. House of Representatives for 25 years, making him the longest-serving House Minority Leader in history. He served in World War II on the USS Monterey. Gerald Ford was born as Leslie Lynch King Jr. in Omaha, Nebraska. His family moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan when he was young. He was later adopted by his stepfather, changing his name to Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. Ford's presidency was marked by economic turmoil, including high inflation and unemployment. His administration faced difficulties in trying to manage these economic issues. In the 1976 election, Ford narrowly lost to Jimmy Carter, making him the only president in U.S. history to be both unelected as president and unelected as vice president. He survived 2 assassination attempts in 1975. Ford's legacy lies in stabilizing a nation in crisis and attempting to address pressing economic issues.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe now at American Presidential History. Stay updated with the latest videos. Follow at American Presidential History for more content and shorts. Like, share, and support the channel's growth. Subscribe now. www.youtube.com, American Presidential History.
Welcome to American Presidential History. Dive into the captivating world of U.S. presidents through engaging stories that bring their lives, legacies, and the times they lived in vividly to life.